going on, guys? It's your boy HQ420 here, and in today's video, we're going to be looking at Emily Ratajkowski. All right, she is a model and a former actress, and she's going to let everybody know why she stopped acting. All right, she's going to let everybody know why she stopped acting, and when you hear it, you're going to be like, "Are you serious?" I mean, you're going to be like, we need to be serious about a few things around here, but we're not a serious world anymore. The world's not serious anymore. And if it's your first time to the channel, don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button. You will not regret it. But right here, Emily Ratajkowski complains people see her as a piece of meat. So that's all they see me as. That's all I am. That's all I am to them. It's just a piece of meat. All right, to be devoured. To be devoured. Now, I guess she looks okay, but I don't know. It just ain't my cup of tea. Something with these big lips. She looks clownish, but look at her right here. All right. Look at it's just like, I don't know. There's something about it that it's just like, I don't know, man. You know, people got their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Got their own thing, but this is not something that I'm just like running out. Man, I got to go see her. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know she acted. I didn't even know she was in any movies or anything, TV shows. It's like, oh, you do acting? Obviously, she's not very good. Okay, that's just all there is to it. Obviously, you're not very good. Okay. Now, Emily Ratajkowski believes some people can't look past her physical features. All right. Now, she's one of the most popular models on the planet, currently boasting a staggering 29.9 million Instagram followers. All right. All right. So she got a lot of followers. Now, she's a model. Okay. So usually when you're doing modeling, a lot of times things are exposed. Okay. Things are exposed. Skin is exposed. Tits, the bum. Now that may not be a bare nipple. Okay, it may not be bare nipple. You may not be with the pantalones or the drawers fully off. But some of the outfits that are worn leave little to the imagination. Let's just say that, leave little to the imagination. All right. Now she don't want anybody to be focused on that, and that's claims why she mentally checked out of acting. All right, mentally checked out of acting. Now, there's something you need to know, all right? As a woman, if you're going into acting, all right, the Hollywood scene, man, there is a high likelihood that you probably going to have to do some despicable shit. That's just all there is to it, bud. I don't know how else to slice this thing, okay? I don't know how else to slice this thing. Folk know this up front. This is up front and known that there's some despicable stuff that goes on in the Hollywood scene, especially with the women folk, all right? Especially with the women folk. But the women folk, a lot of women are willing to trade their dignity, okay, their self-respect for that check, all right? Let's just get right. Dignity and self-respect, I'll trade that in for the check, all right? For the fame, for the glory, all right? So let's get serious. I don't perceive them as victims, okay? They have volunteered for a particular job, and they are getting the rewards for volunteering for said job. Oh, Cube, it shouldn't be that way. I'm not talking about the way things should be. I'm talking about the way things are. All right. People are always, well, it shouldn't be like this and that. Well, how are they? How are things in the world? Stop talking to me about how things should be. I got you. But that's not the way things are. All right. So let's talk about that. Let's stick on that, and let's understand what we're going to be stepping ourselves into. So she's talking about quitting acting. All right. Ratajkowski told the LA Times, but I didn't feel like, oh, I'm an artist performing and this is my outlet. I felt like a piece of meat who people were judging, saying, does she have anything else other than her breasts? Well, I mean, do you? I mean, we're trying to figure that thing out. I mean, I don't know. How good was your acting? Like I said, I didn't know she was in anything. Have y'all seen her in anything? I think they said she was in Entourage. I haven't watched that, but I believe that was a pretty critically acclaimed series. So, was she any good in Entourage? Let your boy know. I'm trying to figure this thing out. And so she then took things a step further and claimed she was fired. She fired her team in 2020 because they were all anti-woman. Hold on a second. Your whole team was anti-woman? That's something you just figured out? Anti-woman. But they were representing you, right? But, I mean, hey, look, these folks in Hollywood, Bo, they do drugs, okay? They do a lot of drugs, all right? So, We got to overlook some of the stuff they be saying. Oh, we got to overlook them. And it might have been on some drugs that day. All right, that's all I'm saying. Said I didn't trust him. I was like, I can handle receiving phone calls. I'm going to make these decisions. None of you have my best interest at heart, and you all hate women. The Gone Girl. Okay, so she's been in Gone Girl. What's Gone Girl? Let me see what that is. Let me see if there's anything I've seen. Gone Girl. 2014 film. Who was in this? Ben Affleck. So we know Ben Affleck. Was she even a major factor in this movie? Let's see. Does her name pop up? Looks like she was probably the lead woman in the movie. Had Neil Patrick Harris. Who else we got? Here finally right down here. Well, she actually had a name in the movie, so that's good. She had a name. Gone Girl. I ain't seen this. What is this about? With his wife's disappearance having become the focus of an intense media circus, a man sees spotlight turn on him when it's suspected that he may not be innocent. Oh, okay. I ain't never seen this. Have y'all seen this? This movie any good? Damn, I mean, it's got a high rating, 8.1 out of 10 on IMDb. Maybe I need to check it out. Gone Girl. Maybe I need to scope it out. Was Ratajkowski good in this movie? Was she decent? I mean, I don't know. I mean, let your boy know. Let's see what else she been in. Entourage. We Are Your Friends, and I Feel Pretty. She hasn't been in the movie since 2019. There it is. Maybe because she just wasn't good in the movies. Is it the piece of meat deal, or you just not good in the movies? I mean, I don't know. So the Papa model was never able to score a significant lead role, so she was never a lead in anything. She was always background material. Apparently that was because guys couldn't stop salivating over her. It definitely wasn't because she wasn't a great actress, all right? So yeah, usually if guys were salivating that much, somebody would have gave you a lead gig. That's all I'm saying. But she says that she wants to be seen more than just a piece of meat. Guys, these are photos taken of her right here. Hey, look at me. Hey, now look. I mean, the butt looks good. I mean, I ain't gonna cut no corners. I mean, that's some nice looking cheeks, man. But look at me more than just a piece of meat. I got you. I'll make an attempt. Oh, here we go, right here. Scantily clad bikini, barely covering the the center cut. Just barely covers the center cut. You probably are able to see through this if you're out there in the wild. Is she jumping in the water with this on? Probably not. She's just out here to flaunt her stuff. You can see the nipples. All right. You see the sides of the boobs. Plenty of cleavage. You know what I'm saying? Look at it. I mean, it's poor. You see the damn. Boy, you see the damn. You about to see the damn center cut, cuz. You know what I'm saying? The thigh gap, cuz. Thigh gap. She got these drawers pulled up because these drawers, like, they scrunch. So you could pull them out to give a little bit more coverage, but she's got them fully scrunched between the crack. I'm more than a piece of meat. Here we go. Yeah. I'm more than a piece of meat. Okay. Oh, I'm modeling here. Okay, I'm modeling. I got you. Got you. Now that's her with a baby out there. With a baby. And I think she's one of those crazy ones talking about non-binary and all that stuff. So you got to watch out for these folks. But they crazy, man. But look, at the EOD, she says she wants to be looked at more than a piece of meat. The man, when you go to the beach, why not have a little bit more covered? I mean, that's all I'm asking. Let your boy know. Let your boy know. If a guy's at the beach and he sees this, what's his first perception? Oh, Bo, she must be a streetwalker. You know what I'm saying? It must be open game. You know, if you want your perception to be something different, because you could always do modeling where you do model the clothes that don't expose as much as your body. You know what I'm saying? They got stuff for Target and all that shit. Now it's not as lucrative. Okay, not as lucrative of a gig. But there's other ways you could proceed because people still do find value in your looks, even though it's not my thing face-wise. Maybe it's the lips. I think it's the lips, man. It's something with these lips. I mean, that's what it is, all right? Maybe she's a little bit too bone in the collarbones. I don't know, man. Something about when I can see them full collarbones like that, it's just kind of weird. Almost like she's anorexic. She look a little bit thicker in this picture right here, a little bit thicker. But yeah, man, I don't know if people just seeing you as a piece of meat is why you had to quit acting. Maybe it's just because you weren't that great at acting. Because they gave women roles who ain't shit at acting, lead roles, who are terrible at acting. They gave them lead roles because they look good. Let's stop playing games. We know this. We know this to be the case. So, I mean, your quote here doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So I want to know your thoughts on this in the comment section below, okay? Emily Ratajkowski complains people see her as a piece of meat. Guys, is she more than a piece of meat? You make the decision. Hope y'all did like the video. Like, share, subscribe. As always, it's your boy SQ420, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.